We're for standardized tests because they decrease student stress, it's a reliable test for intelligence, and they decrease teacher workload.
Standardized testing has been part of education in America since the mid-1800s. The No Child Left Behind Act in 2002 caused the use of standardized testing to skyrocket. Supporters say standardized tests are a fair and objective measure of student achievement. Opponents disagree and say that the use of these tests promotes a narrow curriculum, and excessive testing undermines America's ability to produce innovators and critical thinkers.
Testing students using the standardized testing method allows for less stress and a greater success rate. That's a much preferred alternative to the open-ended questions which can cause endless stress and whose scores can change simply by switching instructors. The life of an American teenager is a very stressful one. They worry about school, work, friends, and they have self-esteem and identity issues that can be completely increased by something as simple as flunking a test. Having a standardized test which presents them with the environment that they are familiar with is much less demanding and much easier to relax in. This, in effect, leads students to score higher in tests. This trend is shown in schools of the country leading education day, China. China has been using standardized testing for a long time, and as a result, standardized testing has been the success of the country foremost in education. Students in China have some of the best overall test scores in the world. Obviously, standardized testing is the best form of testing possible and should, therefore, be used in the education by American learners.
Some think standardized tests are an unreliable measure of student performance. However, without standardized tests, policymakers would have to rely on test scores by individual schools and teachers who have vested interest in producing favorable results. Multiple choice tests in particular are graded by machine and therefore are not subject to human subjectivity or bias. Standardized tests save teachers time and affect students in a positive way. China currently utilizes standardized tests, and they are currently beating the U.S. in math, science, and reading. Do we want our children to fall behind in the world? Standardized testing is the key to America's success in education.